Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us at least for me, what is the first virtual check presentation that I've ever been to. I'm here with Tom Vozzo, the CEO of Homeboy Industries, and Mariana Henriquez, who's the Director of Culinary Operations at Homeboy. My name is Sean Arian. I'm the Executive Director of latech.org. We are a nonprofit that works to bring the tech community together to focus on economic opportunity for LA's low-income communities. So a great initiative of the tech community. So I guess why we're here today is, when the pandemic happened here in Los Angeles, we started calling around and talking to folks, and we found that food insecurity was one of the most pressing issues that was coming up during the pandemic in Los Angeles. Whether it was students who didn't have access to school meals or low-income seniors who couldn't leave their homes and had no way to get food, access to food just became a really major issue for low-income people in Los Angeles. And so that's why the LA tech community and our friends are rallying together to help feed Angelenos in need. The first place we went was to partner with Homeboy Industries on this. This partnership is to create prepackaged meals for people in need. And we feel like Homeboy is the perfect partner for this. With their cafe and the catering business shuttered or slowed down, the Homeboy Industries was able to retool their restaurant and their catering service to produce prepackaged meals for those in need. And we thought that contributing to this effort really, from the tech community would get us a triple bottom line. You keep Homeboy clients employed and feeding Angelenos in need. And at the same time, if we do this right, maybe you start a new social enterprise for Homeboy. So our initial goal right now, we're going to be presenting a check for the first 100,000, which we think will hopefully be the first of many checks that we'll be writing to provide the first 12,500 meals over the next few weeks. These meals are going to be going to our first four nonprofit partners. The first one is a Safe Place for Youth, where we'll be serving youth who are experiencing homelessness in Los Angeles. The second is Meals on Wheels in the Culver Palms area, serving low-income seniors. The third is the LA Promise Fund, which serves low-income students in South Los Angeles. And the fourth is the Children's Action Network, where we'll be serving Homeboy meals to foster youth who are in group living situations right now. So with that, I'd love to turn it over to Tom to talk a little bit about how this came about at Homeboy.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. I've been a Homeboy a little over 7 years now, and love being a Homeboy, and I get many firsts. And so this is a first for me, is to have a virtual check presentation. And we're quite excited to be doing that with you and the LA Tech organization. So as many of you know, Homeboy Industries has been around for over 30 years. And who we help are people who are victims of complex trauma. So our core client are former gang members, former incarcerated folks who want to change their life. And when they come through our doors, we help them through a variety of ways to heal from that complex trauma. And our simple sauce is really just as simple as saying we love them, we don't judge them, we build kinship, and we build relationships. And that's what enables us to do the work we do in the mission every day and allow people to really change their lives. The other thing we do for our people is provide jobs and job skills for them. And that's why we have 8 social enterprise businesses that are successfully run by our former clients who are now managers, and it's a good training program for our trainees as well. Now, with the COVID pandemic and the stay-at-home orders, of our 8 businesses, we've had to close our doors on 6 of those 8 businesses. And the 2 that are remaining are our bakery and our Homegirl Café. And while they're still operating, they're operating at much less capacity because a lot of the volume's gone. So when you first mentioned this idea to me, I thought it was a sort of a terrific idea to take sort of consumable dollars that were going to be spent elsewhere and bring our folks back to work in the cafe so they can make the prepackaged meals, nutritious meals, and then go hand those meals out to somebody else. So to your triple bottom line, it's three good things going on: a donation, people working, and then people being fed. So I think it's great. What I want to do is hand this over to Mariana, one of our leaders at Homeboy, who's going to explain to you how the program works from the cafe perspective.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. So now we are in full production. So I will be removing my mask because it's safe. There's no one else around me. So I'll be doing that so you can hear me clearly. And with us during this epidemic time, right, it was a tough situation to be in, right? Especially for our community, because this is a safe place for all of us to be in, but then also it's a form of income, you know? So when the crisis happened, we were number one worried about how do we stay relevant to our community? How do we give back? How do we encourage our folks that we're gonna be here, support each other and try to move forward, right? So that was step one. So then us managers got together and we started bouncing off ideas, right? So the curbsides, making a grocery store or preparing meals and how do we do this? So feeding hope was one of them that came up, right? And in the conversation, right, where we keep the hope alive, right? Because this is something that we do here at Homeboys. You know, hope is something that we all hold on to, and we wanted to keep the hopefulness for the community, for ourselves, for our folks, for everyone relevant, right? So now being part of this organization, now working with Tech, is like not only are we needed help, but now we're also pushing forward and showing up and providing these meals for folks that can't leave their houses, that can't afford a meal. So to us, it's rewarding all the way around. It keeps our folks intact and having a job, and we're also are doing something incredible, which is being supportive and being out there for folks. So now it's our turn to be there, and it's something, I don't know, fantastic, you know. So thank you, and we're glad we're all here. Yes.
That's great, Mariana. Thank you. And so Mariana leads a team of over 30 people coming in to work safely. But our team's excited to actually come in and do work, to be busy, to actually give back to the community, as Mariana says. And so we're terrifically pleased, Sean, to sort of that you've all thought of us in this initiative as we move forward. So thank you very much for that.
That's our pleasure. And like I said, hopefully this will be the first of many checks that we will write to Homeboy to support this program. We're still raising money. We wanted to as the money came in, get it out the door so that people can get access to your meals right away. So on behalf of my organization, latech.org, and on behalf of my co-chairs, Adam Miller and Therese Tucker, I want to present you with this first virtual check from latech.org for Homeboy. And I'm going to pass it. I think you're right below me, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to pick it up and bring it on down. There you go. Thank you for that. You know, so this $100,000 is a lot of money, right, for us. And that provides a lot of meals. It provides over 12,000 meals. It gives us about 3 weeks worth of work as we go forward. And it's going to help out a lot of families along the way. So all terrific, and we'd love to do more of this. And this, to your point, where we think we can kind of launch more of a contract meal business with this initiative. So keep up the good work on raising this money for us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to keep at it. And thank you too, Mariana, for all the work you're doing. Okay, well, so that was the first one. Thanks everybody for showing up. Hopefully we'll be doing stuff like this with Homeboy a lot more, and you'll see more of it. Thanks.
Super. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.